Hello, welcome back. This is Operation Hindenburg. We're looking at the Ottoman term. This would be, I think, 8.5, if I remember correctly. This would be summer of 1914. We're kicking off the war, although the Ottomans technically are not at war and will not enter the war until, I think, the end of this round. I don't think that I'm able to declare war until the start of next term. Let's see. It says the Ottomans joined the war in 1914 fall/winter. So I don't think I can declare war at the end of this term to collect my wartime income. If I can, then I might. But as far as I know, I can't. So, anyways, we have $7 to spend. We're only going to spend 4 of it, and we're going to save the $3. And then we'll collect our 2 at the end, so that'll put us at $5 going into the fall/winter. So we're going to spend 4 and buy 2 colonial infantry, and then we're going to use our free diplomacy roll from last round, and it's going to be for the Greeks, so we'll need a 2. And then of course we'll have our tech roll. We're going to do a tech roll for wartime economy, which needs to be a 7 or higher. So let's go ahead and do some rolls. So let's do our tech first. So here we go. Wartime economy at a 7 or higher. That's a 6. Damn it. All right. So no wartime economy. Let's do our other roll here real quick. For Greece, we need a 2 or less. Whew. We got a 1. Okay, so that moves Greece back to stage 1 on the diplomacy chart. Okay. Let's see. We are going to do, let's see, what was I planning? We have 1 combat move. It's going to be down here in Africa. We're just going to walk the camel from British Somaliland to French Somaliland. So we'll put it on the rondo down there. So that'll constitute our combat move, which I believe will get us another token for free diplomacy. So we'll have another free diplomatic roll next turn, assuming we hold the territory, which I don't see a reason why we would lose it, but always a chance, I suppose. And then of course, let's move into non-combat. So our non-combat, we're gonna move, let me zoom out and then I'll move the camera closer so you don't have to stare at the back of my head here. So we're going to do some movement here. This is all we can do movement-wise. Since we're only at war in Africa, we're gonna move this colonial up to British Somaliland. And then we're gonna move this colonial from Darfur Sulfate to Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. Okay. And those are that's all we can do in terms of non-combat. We're gonna go ahead and place our units. So we're gonna put a colonial in Anglo-Sudan because there's a manpower icon there, and then we're gonna put another guy there in Darfur Sulfate. So the only changes for the Ottomans, we have a colonial infantry in British Somaliland, a camel in French Somaliland, 3 colonials in Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, and then a net change of 0 for Darfur Sulfate. I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I'm probably not. So those are the net changes. Again, no changes with the tech. And then, of course, Greece goes down to stage 1. So the Ottomans will collect $5, or they had $3 they didn't spend, and we'll collect $2. So we'll have $5 in the bank. And we'll go ahead and turn it over now to the Americans, or not the Americans, the Russians. And then after the Russians go, then we'll see what the Americans have in store for us. I believe the Japanese also get to go. I think they go after the Russians. So we'll see a couple of additional videos here before we get to kick off our boots and join the battle. So, all right, thanks for tuning in, guys.